This is the PlayStation VR2, and Sony claims it will completely redefine how you game in virtual reality. But after spending significant time with it, I discovered something they don't tell you in the marketing. Stick around, because by the end, I'll tell you whether this headset is truly worth your hard-earned cash and who it's actually for. Sony PlayStation VR2 Product Overview. So, what exactly are we looking at here? The PS VR2 is Sony's second-generation virtual reality headset launched in February 2023 for the PlayStation 5. It's designed squarely for console gamers who want a premium VR experience without diving into PC VR territory. Or at least, that was the initial pitch. Its key selling proposition: a major leap in visual clarity, tracking, and immersive feedback compared to the original PlayStation VR. If you own a PS5 and you've been intrigued by VR but held back by compromises, this is the headset Sony expects you to invest in. Sony PlayStation VR2 Performance. Alright, specs are nice, but how does it actually feel to use this thing day to day? I spent time with the PS VR2 in a variety of scenarios: immersive single-player story games, motion-intense shooters, and some casual hangout in VR sessions. Here's what stood out. First off, the clarity. The headset packs in dual OLED panels at 2000 by 2040 resolution per eye, with refresh rates up to 120 Hz. What that means in real life is the image is significantly sharper than its predecessor. When you're leaning into a scene, you catch more detail. Text is more readable, textures look cleaner, and overall, I found it less fuzzy, as many older headsets suffer from. Reviewers noted how the clarity leap was a major upgrade. Tracking and responsiveness feel very strong, thanks to inside-out tracking, 4 cameras on the headset, and the new Sense controllers. I didn't feel the lost tracking or lag that used to pull me out of immersion in older systems. One reviewer said laser-sharp tracking. Features and tech. Let's zoom in on 3 standout features, and why you should care. High-resolution OLED panels, and 90 by 120 Hz refresh rate. The PS VR2 uses OLED panels at 2000 by 2040 per eye, with refresh rate support at 90 Hz and 120 Hz. Why it matters? VR headsets live or die by clarity and smoothness. Higher resolution reduces that screen door effect. You know, the grid you sometimes see between pixels? And higher refresh means motion feels smoother, which in turn reduces VR nausea and boosts immersion. So when you blast through a fast-paced space shooter or whip your head around in horror, things feel crisp and responsive. Inside-out tracking and eye tracking. There's no external camera required, like older setups. The headset has integrated tracking cameras built in. On top of that, the unit supports eye tracking, letting the system sense where you're looking, which enables features like foveated rendering, high detail where you look, lower elsewhere, and improved avatar realism. Why you should care? It simplifies setup, fewer external sensors, and improves immersion. Your gaze becomes meaningful in-game, and the tracking feels more natural. Single cable setup to PS5. It's simpler than older VR rigs. One cable, USB-C to console, handles video, plus data, plus tracking. Why you care? Less fiddling, fewer wires strewn around the room. If you're not into setting up elaborate sensor arrays, this is a practical plus. Design and build. Aesthetically and ergonomically, Sony stepped it up, but with caveats. Visually, the headset inherits the PlayStation branding and clean design language. It feels sleek, modern, and intentional. The headband is adjustable via a rear dial, which reviewers say improves fit and comfort compared to the prior model. The materials feel light enough to avoid excessive fatigue, and the fact that you can wear it for multiple hours is a testament to that. However, some reviewers mention the plastics and finishes feel somewhat budget given the premium price tag. The wired connection and somewhat large headset footprint mean you'll feel its presence on your head more than the most compact wireless headsets. Pros. Fantastic image clarity and smooth refresh. The visuals are a major step up. Strong tracking and controller feedback. Feels premium in use. Simplified setup for console VR. Fewer external sensors, easier to plug in and play. Excellent for PS5 owners who want a next-gen VR console experience. Cons. It's wired. You're tied to the console, or a PC via adapter. Game library is solid but not overwhelming. Fewer standout exclusives. Price, especially at launch, is steep, and some build materials feel less premium. Final verdict. So who should pick this up, and is it worth the money? If you're a PS5 owner and you're serious about VR, you care about crisp visuals, immersive feedback, and you'll put in the playtime, the PSVR2 is a strong pick. It delivers one of the best console VR experiences out there right now. On the other hand, if you're more of a casual gamer who just wants to dabble, or you don't mind waiting for future games, you might want to hold off, especially given the cost and the somewhat limited exclusive game lineup.